Giannis. Obviously, throughout the series, we've talked about Durant and just how tough a recovery is. He obviously has just a monster night. What do you feel like you guys could have done better? Is that something that starts early and taking him out of rhythm? Is that something that late you could have done something better? Just kind of how do you view that?
What could done better on KD?
Correct.
Uh, oh man, you've been around us like a long time. What do you think? Let's have a conversation.
The first two things that come to mind is you could have guarded him.
Me personally,
Yes, guarded him.
me personally.
Guarded him.
We'll get to Kevin Durant. All right. He had 47. I mean 49. Almost had 50. If he didn't miss a free throw. So we'll get into Kevin Durant. But Giannis sucks, bro. Giannis is trash. Like, yeah, he had 34 points. That's nice. Kevin Durant just showed him what it's like to be great in the playoffs. Giannis has not been that. Defensively, why aren't you guarding Kevin Durant? In the interview, he looked surprised. He looked surprised that the reporter brought up him guarding Kevin Durant. How? You're the star. You're defensive player of the year. You got all NBA defensive first team. Even though Joel Embiid should have got it. You're the one who got it. So play defense. We'll get into Kevin Durant. He played amazing. But the Bucks choked. And a lot of that has to do with Giannis, who in late game sucked. The offense was so bad late game. So bad. Like really bad late game. No one could score. It was kind of sad, to be honest. Because Chris Middleton would try to drive. It was like ISO ball. It was like, give it to Drew Holiday. He'll ISO Bruce Brown or Harden. Give it to uh, Chris Middleton. He'll ISO Kevin Durant. With Giannis, he'll ISO Jeff Green. Like, no offensive flow. None. And Giannis choked in the final minutes, missing free throws. I mean, we could expect that from him. Taking jump shots, three-pointers for no reason. Taking fadeaways for no reason. When you could have just attacked Blake Griffin or James Harden or Jeff Green. So, I don't understand. I really don't understand why Giannis just isn't good right now. Like, Ben Simmons and Giannis are kind of the same. And the fact that they both can't shoot. Ben Simmons doesn't attempt shots, but Giannis can't shoot. Ben Simmons just won't attempt it. Giannis can't make free throws. Ben Simmons can't either. Let's be honest, Ben Simmons is not a good free throw shooter. So, they are very similar. They both attack the basket, except one's more aggressive than the other. Giannis. They're both great defensively. One's a point guard, one's not. But Giannis sometimes plays point guard on offense. So, it's funny because we talk about Ben Simmons as being an offensive liability, but sometimes Giannis is. You gotta accept the fact that Giannis, besides in the post, and maybe short mid-range shots like from like the elbow at best. He's limited offensively. And when he doesn't try to guard Kevin Durant, it's kind of sad. But another thing we have to point out, can't just blame it on Giannis. Brook Lopez. Look, I like Brook Lopez, bro. He should be playing in this series. Like, it's funny because Brook Lopez and Rudy Gobert, they also have similar qualities. They both get toasted on the perimeter. They always drop down. They're drop down bigs. So that's what the Clippers did on Gobert. Except Gobert is so much better defensively than Brook Lopez. So they keep him in. Because he is the post defense. Brook Lopez is the Utah Jazz's post defense. I said Brook Lopez. I meant Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is the Jazz's post defense. Brook Lopez, on the other hand, he's not. Giannis is better defensively. So he gets cooked on defense every time. All he can do is stretch the floor at an okay rate. Bobby Portis needs to be in the game. Someone other than Brook Lopez. So, it is what it is. Giannis, gotta play better. Kevin Durant showed you what it's like. And Brook Lopez needs to get off the court. 5 minutes a game. 5 minutes a game. If that. But also, gotta shout out Jeff Green before we get into Kevin Durant. Gotta shout out Jeff Green. 27 points. 7 for 8 from the 3-point line. 8 for 11. 4 free throws made. So, great game from him. Great game from him. He did what James Harden was supposed to do. Which James Harden only had 5 points. On 1 for 10 shooting. So, yeah. He kind of was really bad. So, that's why we get into Kevin Durant. Dropped 49 points. Basically 50. This was like on tier with LeBron Game 6 2012. I was gonna say 11, but 2012. You've seen the meme. You've seen it. The guy's crazy, bro. Guy went 45 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 70% shooting. Like, except Kevin Durant got 10 assists. Like, Kevin Durant was a step above. LeBron played better defense, I would say, on the Celtics. A blowout win. And the Celtics were pretty good. So, that's that. But this is a historic night. This cements his legacy. Like Curry, he made the 3 against Kevin Durant's Thunder in 2016. That cemented his legacy as the greatest shooters of all time. I already talked about LeBron. Jordan, Craig Elo shot. Just cemented his legacy. Even the 63-point game against Larry Bird cements his legacy. These guys, Magic Johnson, Skyhook to win the series, NBA Finals, cements his legacy. This game will be remembered as a game where Kevin Durant stepped up. I never liked Kevin Durant, but he stepped up. He did. And even though the Bucks probably should have won this game, they're up by 17 at half, so they definitely should have won this game. Kevin Durant stood up. And even though James Harden did play horrible, you gotta acknowledge that he, just by him being on the floor, opens up everyone. Because they're so keyed in on him offensively that opens up guys like Jeff Green, Bruce Brown, Blake Griffin, Joe Harris, Shamet, like all these role players. So just James Harden being on the floor affects them in a positive way. That's really it. Giannis, get better. Just get better. You suck. You're in denial. Come on, get better. Acting like you're not taking this seriously. Like, this game, definitely, like, this game wins you the series, bro. Like, this game decides who wins the series. And I want the Sixers to play the Bucks, not the Nets. So, I'm going to need them to step up. Game 6, hopefully I can force it to a Game 7 on their home court. But it's not looking good for the Bucks. Anyways, see you guys later.